What's going on, guys? It's Screech here, and today we're going to be going over the top 5 best ever Yugioh card products, in my opinion. Of course, this is my opinion. This is completely biased opinion in one way or another. It's all what I believe is the best one. This is going to be a mix of sentimental value, the set's impact on the meta, reprints, price, all of the time that they come out. And that's why we're going to be starting with number 5, the Emperor of Darkness structure deck. Now, there's been many structure decks over the years that have been, in the Yu-Gi-Oh terms, a get 3 and go kind of structure deck. That, for those who aren't too familiar with it, is literally what it says. You literally can pick 3 of these up and go to a major tournament and stand just as much chance of winning as someone that spent 6, 7, 8, 9,000 pound on their deck. This, in my opinion, has been the best structure deck to do that, because there have been some structure decks that you can get 3 and go, but still require that little bit of tweaking. They need an extra deck, they need this, they could do with that. And although they would be great as get 3 and goes, you still needed to tweak them to have that edge. This was an exception. With a card like Domain of the Monarchs, you didn't need an extra deck. It had all of the major new cards in there, as well as all of the old reprints, though there were some cards in here that were completely useless in the Monarch structure deck, or any structure deck. This, in my opinion, has been the best one to ever be released. And for that reason alone, it gets number 5. For number 4, we're going to go over to this one. This is the Mega Packs. This isn't just the 2017 one, but this and the 2015 one were the only ones on TCG Player for some reason. But this is any of the new Mega Packs that guarantee you a secret, a super, an ultra, a rare in every pack. The new Mega Tins are something really great to look forward to. It takes those that want to be competitive and be able to afford those extra cards. This year's Megatins, in my opinion, are going to be the biggest, with cards like Burrow Dragon, Firewall Dragon, possibly Ash Blossom being reprinted in it. Of course, we already know we're getting a reprint for Dragonic Diagram and Trickstar Reincarnation, but they've already just been reprinted in Battle of Legends Relentless Revenge. Having some amazing reprints guaranteed every year is the best, and it takes all of the major sets of the year. Though, of course, it would be nice to get something like Sky Striker Engage reprinted in the Megatins. It's not going to happen. But, in my opinion, picking up Megatins is not only probably the best present you can give to someone if you're not too familiar with the game. If you're wanting to buy a son or a friend a Yu-Gi-Oh product and you're not into the game at all, you just know it's a card game, you literally cannot go wrong with Megatins. They are so good for presents, they're so good for gifts, they've got some great cards in them. Every year it's something to look forward to. But the reason it's only from number 4 on my list, if it's so great, is because it does drop the price of all the major cards, which is great. It makes those cards more affordable. But at the same time, there's cards of people that have collected over the years, and if they don't act quickly, like right now, selling their Skull Dreads and Burrow, they could go down, and they go down really hard. Some of the major cards from Megatins are just pounds or dollars, and they have been 40, 50, 60 quid throughout the year, and then all of a sudden they're £8. And it's not good from a collector's point of view, but it's really good from a player's point of view. But for that reason alone, it's only going to get number 4. Number 3, the Duelist Alliance. Now, I wasn't around when this came out, but this was towards the beginning of the Pendulum era. But Duelist Alliance granted us multiple TCG exclusive decks. And now there has been a few sets that have done multiple TCG exclusive decks. There's also been multiple sets that have had TCG and OCG decks in them. But Duelist Alliance had 3 TCG exclusive decks, all of which were meta. All of them became huge impact in the meta, taking YCSs and WCQs across the globe at the time. And I can't think of any set, including OCGs, that have done such an important part to the meta. There's been some good cards in sets. Take, for instance, Flames of Destruction. There's some really good decks in there. The Nightmare Engine is used in a lot of things. Ghost Bell is a really good card, and Topological Trispania is a really good card. Take, for instance, Extreme Forces. You've got the Mech Knights, but were FAs so good in there? Maybe not. This was just the complete set. If you got any of the major parts from any of the major decks in there, which I believe were Burning Abyss and Shadow, and there was one more, I can't remember it. You were set. They were really expensive, they were really pricey. On top of that, there was ultimate rares in this set as well. Saphria Queen of Dragon was an ultimate rare in this set, and I own it. It's one of my favourite ritual cards. So maybe that's a little bit more biased because it's got one of my favourite cards in there. But having such a big impact on the meta for decks that still are used today, many years down the line, in my opinion, warrants the number 3 spot. But there's been one more set of individual packs you can pick up that has, in my opinion, been a little bit better. And that's number 2, Battle of Legends Relentless Revenge. Now Light's Revenge. I mentioned it before that Relentless Revenge has just come out and is going to have a big impact on the meta with some of the good reprints. But this was the start of the Battle of Legends set we're hoping to at least get once a year now. This was the smallest set with less secret rares in, meaning you were pretty much guaranteed one of each from a whole booster box, with exceptions. I believe there was only like 25 secret rares in Battle of Legends Light Revenge, and you were 20 packs per box, whereas the new one, I believe, is 50, so you're not guaranteed a whole set single of every single card from the new Battle of Legends. But it isn't about getting every card, it was about the cards that were in here. A reprint of Cypherame Lord Omega was so desperately needed, and no one was calling for its help. But when it got reprinted, everyone was talking about it, and now being one of the most dominant cards in Link format, being unaffected by Link format, it's absolutely fantastic. We also got a printing of a prize card, which is just unheard of, as well as a bunch of other great reprints in this. This, in my opinion, is one of the greatest reprint set ever. But you can probably see it, there's one more, and in my opinion, the best ever set. The best ever thing to pick up. Number 1, Legendary Collection Kyber. Now, why have I ranked Legendary Collection Kyber at number 1? Well, it was a very good set. People were very excited for it, myself included. I bought 3 on the opening day. I'm not someone that invests lots and lots and lots of money into this game. I will buy expensive cards if I use them for my deck, but I won't go out and buy a whole case of booster box because there's a couple of cards in here that are £50. This was an exception. I bought 3 boxes of this on the first day and have continued to buy boxes still to this day. I'm going up to pick my box of Battle of Legends Relentless Revenge on Monday and can probably say I'm probably going to pick up another box of this, or at least a few loose packs, because my locals has those. But why is it number 1? What was so great in here? Well, we got the reprint of every major hand trap in the game, some of which were exceeding £40–50, some of which were so hard to get hold of that you had to either pay stupidly over what it was valued, or they were heavily damaged because they were so old. But on top of that, it's not just such a good competitive set. It had so many sentimental cards in there. This set, in my opinion, is the most balanced set for competitive and casual play ever released. You can build Blue Eyes from here. There was the Legendary Dragons, as well as all these major hand traps, as well as so many good cards. Oh, I can sit and talk about this set for hours, but we can't because YouTube doesn't allow more than, like 60 minutes or something like that. But it was so good, and you got 4 secret rares and 6 ultra rares. Usually these sets that are all hollow are usually 5 ultras and 1 secret, and it's really hard to get those secrets. But all of the major hand traps were ultras. They were really easy to get, though some people argue Ash Blossom was short printed. In the 5 or 6 boxes I opened, I got 2 Ash Blossoms. I know Kaylee, my girlfriend, she's opened 3 or 4 boxes. She's got an Ash Blossom. So, I don't know, maybe we're just really lucky and that helps the value of this. We've also had all the other old hand traps from here, like Ghost Ogre, and Drawn Lockbird, and Ghost Reaper, and DD Crow, and Ghost Reaper. There's just so many good competitive cards. And then you've got all the Blue Eye stuff, and it's just, it's so good, it's so good! In my opinion, the best ever set. And if you haven't managed to get hold of the Lost Art promos and you're just debating to buy something for a Lost Art promo, or maybe they're doing a future Lost Art promo of, I don't know, something else we never got, and you need to spend 30 quid and you're just not interested in any of the new stuff, try and pick up these. These are the best ever released, in my opinion. So guys, that has been the video of the top 5 best card products in Yu-Gi-Oh! In my opinion, I'm very confident with what I've chose, though there has been some sets better than maybe the structure deck. I think that for the diversity of it, you're really going to learn some stuff here. Sorry for the lack of uploads. I've not uploaded for about a week and a half. I've been super busy at work, not managed to get time to record this video. I'm actually recording this now at 10 to 11, and I'm probably just going to go straight to bed after this. So look forward to some future videos. I will be trying to get back to a regular upload schedule. We'll be uploading the opening of Battle of Legends Monday, Tuesday time. And yeah, it's been Screech, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment your top 5 down below. Subscribe if you're new. Peace!